Hey guys, good morning. Thought about doing a video about where do I suggest to buy stuff in Pattaya and where I suggest not to buy stuff in Pattaya. And it's not that it goes against anyone's business or anything. I just, I've been here a couple of times, around 10 more maybe, and I think I have some input in that you can help into what to buy and why not to buy. The first stuff that I'm in the what to buy list would be Mike's Mall. And we're going there now. And it's basically it's a very small mall with some, replica stuff. But there is some interesting stuff that I'm going to show you.
Something that I wanted to talk about was these stores that sell next to the beach side or stuff in the street. Those stores are very expensive, and I'm not saying that to take away the work from them, but they are very expensive for the stuff they do sell. So I wouldn't recommend buying anything from them. But
Hello.
this is
No,
up
no.
to you, and I don't want to say anything. But I think those stores are very expensive. I think those stores sell the same things that they sell everywhere around the world in the same kind of stores, in the same kind of market. There is nothing special in it. So I wouldn't touch the stores, but this is me and just my thoughts on this matter. One thing inside Mike's Mall is you have all these stools in the front. They're more or less the same as the stools outside. They sell the same things that they sell everywhere else in Asia, like the same, replica shirts and replica pants and
Okay.
stuff. They're very bad quality, very cheap quality, and they sell it for very high prices. So I don't
No.
want to say anything, but that's not what I would go for personally.
Sawadee Kap. How are you? No, 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 don't stand up. I just wanted to show my friends.
The thing I would go for more is this store. This specific store sells very good quality of shoes, unlike the other stores in the front or the sides. And look at the quality of this. I really recommend them. You can see the seller and everything and where it was. This is the
How
stuff
much
that
is
I
it for
always
the
go
good
to
shoes?
if I want this kind of
2.5.
shoes. They're very good quality for what they are. They cost
What I
around
like
like
is that
2000,
it's
I
very
think,
good
or
quality
so.
here.
So a lot more than the ones up front, but better quality. The main thing about Mike's Mall is the back. The back is like a convenient store kind of thing, and it's everything is original there. And there is also this face clinic, clinic that is doing very good treatments. It's called Takashi. It costs I don't know like 700 baht. It's very professional, very good. Everyone that goes there enjoy. Also for men, also for women. But the thing more I wanted to show you is this convenience store in the back of Mike's Mall. That's the real gem of Mike's Mall. Everything here is original. You can get really good shoes and really good clothes for great prices, much better than the malls. And I recommend buying that in here. If you go to Mike's Mall, that's where I would go to directly. I would just skip everything and go directly here. As I said, great shoes, great quality. It's not replica. Anything, nothing in the back is replica, and that's it. Let's go outside and see the next location that we're talking about.
Where that I really suggest buying stuff is here. Jenho Market. This is behind me, so you cannot see. Jenho Market. That's where I really suggest you guys to buy some stuff. Everything is cheap here. It's good prices. It's local prices. It's not expensive, and it has everything you need. I need a wallet because I can't be seeing flacking around my money everywhere. So I'm going to show you the market a little bit. Stop showing me. Start showing the market. Maybe in the voiceover I'm going to say everything. But look at the prices. This is local prices. They're not going to fool you. That's what I mean. These elephant pants always cost 100 baht. And in here they cost 100 baht. They're not playing. No one is playing with you here. They're just saying their real prices. So the name is Jenho Market. Jenho, Peto, Tieto. I don't honestly know the name. Now this is, yeah, it's yeah. I know I told you not to buy those stuff that you can buy anywhere, but if you are going to buy them from here. Those are great prices for market stuff in here. I mean, no one's going to fool you. The prices are great. Look, this is 2 for 120. That's the normal price. Yeah, yeah. I'm going to show you some prices, everything. So you can. So, okay. Yeah, yeah. I really like this market. Anything you want, you can just buy here and get. And you know what's the best thing? I'm going to show you. You can honestly just grab a bite to eat while you're here. There is a mini food market here. You can buy some food stuff, and they're very good priced and very good food. So I'm going to see if he's still here, the same vendor that I go to every few months, year, I don't know. Let's see if he's still here and working. You know, in Europe, they take one of that, put it in a nice glass, put some nice lights on it, and sell it for like $40. Crazy. But look, 200 baht for shoes. This shoes 200 baht, and then they sell them in Mike's Mall for like 1,000. You see? Oh, here he is. You move. Hi. You move from there to here. Nah, just take another one. Yeah. How much is it now? What? Yeah, just one. I always go with like jeans, and it always attaches, and it's smart. It's never going to fall off. It's real leather, or it feels like real leather. It's $350. It's great. You can only buy that here from that guy. Always the same guy. Always this guy. He was on the other side, but now he's here. Always get these Harley Davidson ones. I really suggest them. They're amazing. They're great. And all his wallets are great. He has great stuff from leather. I mean, that is very good quality. Let's have another look at the market and then go to Central. Ah, those are great places to buy these fruits and stuff. Like if you're into mangotan, which is the red one and stuff, you can totally buy them in those places, like in the street vendors. There's like a lot of them in here. There will be all around the market, so there will be dozens. And they have very good prices for very good fruits. And I usually buy some because I really like those fruits. You can just take one of the motorbikes, say the name of this market, give him 20, 30, 50 baht, and he will drive you here. That's the easiest way. And if you're like a family or more than one person, maybe get the 10 baht buses and then offer him like 100 baht or something. And like for a group of 3, 4, 2, and they will drive you here also. I've shown you Mike's Mall. Let's go to the other malls and see what they suggest about them.
Let's talk a little bit about Central. Central Mall is the biggest mall in Pattaya. Not the biggest actually, but the main one, I assume, or one of the two. This is a mall. I don't know what else I can say about that. There is nothing too special about it. You can find more or less the same things that you can find anywhere else. Central Mall does deserve its own video, like what stores should you go to, maybe that they're more like Thai oriented, and what stores maybe you shouldn't go to because you can just find them anywhere else in the world. And the prices here are more or less the same prices as Europe. I didn't see any difference. There is a movie theater on the top, so if you were keen to see a movie, you can just go on the top and see it. They also have a VIP option, so they're very like reclining seats, leather, it's nice. You get some snacks. It does deserve its own video, the Central Mall, but for this video, I would just, there is nothing too special about this. This is just a mall, and you can find the same things you can find in Europe. As I said, I will do a separate video about this mall showing what stores are specifically for Thailand. Maybe you cannot find them in Europe, what stores are not. It's just too big to cover in this video because it's going to take, a lot of time. But for this video, what you should do in Pattaya, what I suggest and stuff like that, maybe I would skip this, You can come and visit if you have some time. Don't expect anything too big. that you can't find in other places. Uh, like this video is more like what is special about Pattaya area, right? So no crazy deals, nothing too crazy about this mall. But it's cute, it's good, and it's nice, and it's a mall, you know. I don't know what you can say about the mall so much time, but it's just a good, it's a nice mall. Moving on to Terminal 21, which is the third, I don't know, third, fourth mall. It's a very nice mall. Everything is themed inside. Every floor is like a different country. You see the ground floor is like Paris and stuff. It's a very, very nice mall, actually. It looks beautiful. It looks gorgeous. If you want to go somewhere, just go here. Every floor looks amazing. And unlike Central, this mall is like the ground floor of this always have sales. This time it had a sale for shoes because I think it had like the marathon days, so it had like shoes sales. And the ground floor of this is great for amazing sales. Like I think the shoes were like 1,500 baht for like 4 or 5,000 baht shoes. So you can get them very nicely in the ground floor. So if I would suggest to go to Terminal 21 for something, it would be for the ground floor, amazing sales. Viewers would like is watches. There is a lot of watches in this mall. The watches in Thailand, the prices are, I think, higher than Europe. I can get those watches for much cheaper than they are in Thailand. So I don't think Thailand is a destination for watches so much. But what you can get here sometimes, because no one buys watches really, you can really find models that are hard to find in Europe. That you can find. They will be probably pricier than Europe, but they just you cannot find them in Europe. Like there was an Astron Seiko here, Susun you will see, and it's just sold out everywhere around the world, and you can find it here. It will be in the next cabinet that I'm showing, I think. And yeah, it's available here. And yeah, that yellow Seiko, that's very hard to find also. And it's available probably in a higher price, but like 20-30%. But you know, it's good. There's this the Seiko, the two purple ones. So those Astrons are very hard to find. Those are sold out everywhere. Moving on to Royal Garden Plaza, the last mall that we're going to talk about in this video. This is the House of Ripley's Believe It or Not attraction, which is very popular in Pattaya. I don't know if it's very, but I think it's one of the popular mostly for families or if you're a couple that's into this. I know I go to it every time, even if I'm not going with anyone. This is, once you enter, you just go up and you reach there. We will go there and talk about it a little bit, but let's talk about the ground floor. There is something I wanted to show you. So there is this store called Dash. I think it's called Dash. I'm not sure. It's about, well, it's just when you enter the ground floor on your right, it's a big store about these t-shirts. So you get very good quality shirts. I think they're very good looking, but even if you don't think so, they're very good quality. And they always have like 2+1, 1+1, very good sales. The prices are like 1,000 baht or something for 2 or 3 shirts, which is great. It's almost market prices. And this is like very, very good quality. So you might as well just buy this instead of buying anything in the market. Mostly also because it's original and it's DC, but also because it's just very, very good quality shirts. Once you go out of there, there is a bunch of stools in the ground floor. I'm not sure about the quality of goods in here. I don't know even if they're original or not. This is like a hit and miss. Sometimes I found good stuff here. Sometimes I found very bad stuff. I think it's a little bit overpriced for these stools. I wouldn't suggest getting something from here, but you can. I think some of them are replicas though outside of this in the ground floor. I would just skip them, to be honest. Going up to Ripley's Believe It or Not attraction. So we can do a full videos with walkthroughs about each and every attraction in Ripley's Believe It or Not. I already asked them permission to take videos. I'm just going to tell you what, first of all, I do suggest to come here. It's very good. What it is, it's a little bit like, there is some attractions that are creepy. There is different levels of creepy, like this train is like a little, one of the least scary. It's like more for kids, you know, you play a game there and you ride tracks and you need to shoot some stuff. And this is like a horror house. This is one of the, this is probably the scariest horror house here. So you go in a dark place and there is puppets and actors that scare you. And this is probably the scariest attraction, so don't go here with the little kids. Go here with like, 12 and up, I would say. maybe even more, to be honest, for this specific one. There is like 15 attractions in this floor. We're not going to talk about all of them, but the last pyramids is the newest one. It's probably like more. I don't know. This is for all ages, I think. I'm not sure what it is. I haven't been there. It's new. It's very new. It's like a few months old. So it's supposed to be like a fun thing. That's probably the newest, so probably the most special. This is the second horror house in here, Hunting Adventures. A little bit less scary than the first one, but again, I wouldn't bring anyone less than 10 years old for this horror house. It's a little less scary than the other one. And once you've been here once, you can come here 4 or 5 times. And horror houses, where horror houses go around the world, I've been to a lot of them, and those are the least scary, not the most, the least. So the most little bit scary among all the horror houses I've been to. Also the second one. So yeah, it is, if you want to show your kids what is a horror house and everything, that's a good option. But this horror house is a little bit outdated, I think. It was built around 15 years, I don't know, 10 years ago, and they didn't change it. They didn't change anything in this specific one. Yeah, so that's it. That's that for these malls, and then just one small thing later, and I think that's mostly the thing. Let's go out of Central Garden Plaza and onto the next avenue, which probably will be the last one for this video. Mostly that's what I wanted to talk about. The last thing I wanted to talk about in this video is right here in Soi 13, next to the Robin Hood restaurant. There is a complex, and if you can go inside, well, there is a supermarket here that you can find some cheap food or something if you want to buy or into this stuff. It's a big supermarket, it's very good, but more important, there is the Mr. DIY store. The Mr. DIY store is just like, it's I don't call it, it's like hardware store, but you can find very good stuff. Like I needed the charger for my phone, so I just went in here and got a very good quality charger for very, very cheap. So that would be better than anything you can get in any market or something like that, or in the malls maybe it's very expensive, in the market it's very cheap. This is the in-between. This is where I suggest to get those stuff. And when we look at these phone cases, I'm going to end this video. I hope you enjoyed, and please like and subscribe. If you subscribe, it's the only way I can get better and do these videos. Thank you so much.